Oops. Hello. Here is my vlog for the 31st of February of December. It's Tuesday at 10:25. So I have been working on my website, on my timeline. I'm listening to The Second World War by Winston Churchill. I'm listening to all of Winston Churchill's books. He's half American. I did all of his English history ones. And this is what I'm doing right now. So, paste. This is... So I had to create more, another row, and now I'm having to get rid of the columns. So I just paste these three on because, yeah, this takes forever. It doesn't take as long with these smaller pages, but on the bigger ones it takes like 5 or 10 minutes or something for each thing. But this is what I was working on my North Europe 1500 to 2000 page. So that's it's all those images. So that's like, if you double tap it, it just takes you in, and that's the century. So these are all of the decades. So that's the first decade, 0 to 10 of the 1500s. I think this is the 1500s. Or not, that's the 1500s. Yeah, so 1500s, and the images, yeah, they really help. 1510s, like that's Battle of the Spurs. Boing. Battle of the Spurs. Yeah, like, and then all you have to do is hit the back button. Face the back. Yeah, and so that's the wars. That's the, like, inventions, and then that's like the cultural stuff. So, yeah, political invention, like books, and then like even like peace treaties too. And then you can see what's going on up here. So that was during the time of Henry VIII, and you can even zoom down him. Henry VIII. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. And then the whole region, all the countries. You can zoom in with these guys. That's for the 1500s. And then if you want to go to the other one, just that bong. The 1600s. You could screen capture that, or you could zoom out again. Oh wait, whoop. Yeah. Zoom out one level, or zoom all the way out. Double tap on the phone, and the Mac works the same. Like, let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. That's what it looks like on the Mac. So, let me get the mouse. So, yeah, you just double tap, brings you down. Same thing. It's like, remember, Battle of the Spurs. Go back. Pretty cool, huh? And then you double tap to go back out again. And yeah, it also is on the where the country is, the horizontal part of the country. It's both places. So over here, yeah, I added images to everything. Like every single thing gets its own little image. And we'll zoom in, double tap. So all the battles have the country. The books don't have one yet, but like, you know, you have the botanist thing. Oh, look, we're missing. I'll go in here and look at those images and make sure that they get uploaded. But yeah, every single thing gets its own image. Radar. Everything. It's really cool. So, that's 2 major upgrades that I'm doing on my website. Ooh, let's see what the Dreamweaver's doing. Man, I forgot. So, I should have kept a closer eye on that. Paste. Yeah, it takes a long time. So now here's where I and I'll be looking at that. So, yeah, I'm gonna put one for each country. And that's what's making it take extra long. Yeah. Yeah, like you might be thinking, why do you need it for every country? And yeah, I don't have a good answer. It looks better that way. Yeah. Yeah. But it does take a long time. But, you know, once you set it up, it doesn't take that much longer because you just paste it one time up on the top, you know. So, but yeah, like when you're scrolling up and down, yeah, I guess it looks better that way. So, this is another thing that, like for the last couple of days, I wasn't uploading the video, and I don't think I even recorded a video yesterday, because, yeah, I was just trying to finish, North Europe, 1500 to 2000, and but mainly the English, because I had to add, what was it, 30 times 5 times 30. What's that? 150. Yeah, images for these 3. And so I noticed that like the timeline wasn't like complete enough. It didn't have enough stuff going on to provide enough stuff to choose to fill up these different images, to have an important thing in each of the categories, every single decade. So I got onto ChatGTP, and ChatGTP didn't exist the last time I was working on this timeline, when I was putting stuff on it. I was creating it just based on Wikipedia. I was calling it like the Wikipedia timeline. But now, with ChatGTP, I can fill it up, like, beef it up, you know, to like a neutral level, just to the ChatGTP. I just ask it what was invented in Britain in between 1850 and 1859, or or in the 1850s. And see, look, it just came undone, or broke those apart. So now I paste it, and then it takes a few seconds to be able to paste it. So now we'll go up to, oops. Now we're in the second to last one, Cameroon. And this takes like 5 minutes or something. So, I had to, yeah, I would say what was invented, or what happened, what invented, and it just lists like 20 things, and like most of it I didn't have, so I just pumped it on there. And so now I can actually do that with like everything, yeah, and fill it up pretty quickly, and then I can use that to get the images, and then you pop the images on the top. So there's these two upgrades, major upgrades I'm making on it, which is adding images to everything, and also adding these like sidebar images on top of every country, so I can fill it up and then pop it on the top, along with, their monarchs, everything, and then it's all like, that's my timeline, like, that's it being done. ChatGTP makes it like so much, and it's coming right at the perfect time, because now is the time where I would need to get more data, and it'd be like, well, where am I going to get it? I have to go on Wikipedia, but it's so much faster to just ask ChatGTP, and that just tells me, and it tells me the year and everything. Yeah, and then I also have to put in all the different menus of all the different books, because ChatGTP built that for me too, that I haven't popped on. I have a lot of them, the different sizes too. I have like 6 different sizes of Mahabharata. Yeah, but I tried to do one. I think it was the Education of Cyrus, and I couldn't paste it. Yeah, I couldn't. I have it on, its own page, the menu page, and I tried to paste it onto the book, and it wouldn't paste. And it's not even that big. Yeah, so tried it a bunch of times, so I gave up. So maybe I'll try it again. Well, I don't know, maybe another book, but I wanted to do that one. But anyway, I've got my hands full with this. So, yeah, see, it's still thinking. Trying to break apart that. It takes forever because, as you can see, it's a really big page. It's really big. Well, actually, that's because this is bigger, because I have it sized for when it'll get bigger. But no, it's really big, and it's like got all the different like cells and tables inside, and all these and everything. So it makes it really big, and so it takes forever to do simple things like that. But This is among the smaller ones. And like on the bigger ones, like North Europe, it took forever. Like I was doing it last night as I was falling asleep. I just had the computer. Oh, here we are. See, it just went. So now you can paste. Just like, like the mouse is flashing, but it doesn't want to. Oh, here we are. And then it goes haywire. It likes to go berserk. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I have to make sure to not hit the button too much. Dang, sorry. I saw the mouse there and I was like, got excited. See if it, sometimes it does all these things and then I have to back. Control Z it, it's a bummer. Okay, here's the final one. Boom. And break it up. So that'll take like 5 minutes or something. So, yeah. And then the images, so the ChatGPT makes it easy to pump the stuff on. And then the images, I just hit, Control Option I. Yeah, and it brings it up pretty quick. And then I can just type in whatever I'm looking for and it has it. And then the ones that don't have, that aren't, like sized yet, because a lot of them I have the images, but it's just the big one. I just have on my notes here, and I just write them. So whenever I type those images, I have to go in there and then size them down, and then upload them, and then I can go in and know that I have those to put on ones that were missing. So, because I have them all downloaded from Envato, but I don't necessarily have them all sized, and the ones that are sized, I don't necessarily have them all uploaded, like before when I was looking at North Europe, 1900s in England. Yeah, a lot of those images weren't there. And so like all I have to do is click on it, see where it is, and I upload, all of the images in that folder. And if there's a lot of folders that are like similar, I upload all of them, Yeah. And maybe I should upload the ones around it. I don't know. But it takes kind of a while when you upload all of it. So, Oh, look, this one went. Well, there it is. So there's Central Africa. So all I have to do now is save it, upload it. Uploaded. Close it. Central Asia is really big, so I'm going to save that one for later. I'm doing the ones that are quicker. So like here's Central America. It's not as big. So yeah, we're just breaking it up now. Yeah, that only has 7 different countries. So it is, I think this timeline is going to be like the key to omniscience. That's why I've been like hooked on it. I need to get back to my life. I think my mom, I need to go to my mom's house actually. So as soon as I get going on the computers that take a long time, I'm going to go to my mom's house, and I guess she wanted me to help her with stuff. Get caught up on some maybe emails over there, but just have this thing thinking on the bigger pages, and then just look at the computer, and whenever it does its thing, get to the next, and then I can go and help her. That'll be the perfect. Because I'm getting about to enter into a situation where this thing just has to think for like that one just went that one time. Luckily this one's fast, but I'm getting in a situation where I'm gonna hit it, and it's gonna have to think, dude, for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes before it does everything. Before it adds the row. It'll be like 10 minutes, and then it'll be like another 10 minutes to break it up. Yeah, and then like another 5 minutes to be able to paste it again. Like, because the page is just way too big, like on my West Europe. And yeah, West Asia is going to be big. Central Asia. Was that Central Asia? Yeah, I don't even have it opened yet. So, and Central Asia isn't even one of the bigger ones, so. Oh look, but this one went. This one is luckily is fast. It's a good one to do a demo of what I'm up to. So Control V, paste it on there. And so the reason that this website, this timeline, and like I'm astonished that it took me this long to get going on it again, because like right when I was getting good, right after I got the images on the computer from Envato, I got like everything on there, and then I converted them to get them ready to put the icons on at 32 pixels. Yeah, then I kind of moved on to something else, like a Google Earth thing. And it was right after I came up with this idea, but I didn't even implement it. So I just built that the last few days on England. And yeah, so the system is great. And the computer is, when I break it off, I take the each column off and put it in its own page. And it can edit fast enough on those, so. Yeah, but it takes a while, to make the links back and forth. That's what took, like, most of the time. But, I get faster as I go along, so. But this is going to be the best page ever, because, website ever. Here we are. Because it's like cue cards, it's like memorization. You can use it as a test, and the images, man, they help you remember. Like, me building this, whoa, like, I did the test and I didn't do so, I guess, so great before the history test. Dude, I'm going to be like a history wizard when I'm done with this, just from building it. Because I'm like visually comparing, the images, and it brings it back. It's like the Glass Castle or whatever memorization. So I am super like fired up for this. I think I still have to unlock my website. I have to get onto my server and see what they go over there or something. I needed to check. They gave me an email when they send it, see if they can. Oh yeah, check my email, see if they send it to my main email, and then like the code. But then what else? Yeah, because I'm like high. I got weed, $25 of weed on my birthday because they give you 15% off, and I was like, that was like the day after I decided I was going to get going on the timeline again. And then I smoked the weed and I was like, oh my God, yes, I definitely have to do the timeline. And that's when I built this. And yeah, it lasted like 5 days because I just ran out of it now. So I haven't been going to the gym because I had high potassium, and my mom wants me to not exercise because it's like, not healthy. I was having a chest pain and stuff because it could cause heart problems. So I have to go back to get another test. But I'm waiting a few days because I think it was because I was overdosing on bananas, and I stopped eating bananas. And I'm gonna stop eating bananas for a few days just to see if I can get it down that way. And so maybe like, what day is it? Tuesday. So maybe like tomorrow I'll go in and get the blood taken out again. Ugh, man. So, but that was like my excuse to just focus all the way on this thing. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm just gonna focus on this, hanging out, man. And waiting for these things to build. Because once they're built, like this is the final thing that I had to do to prep, to then get in there and just load it up, you know, with asking ChatGPT what happened in the decades in the countries, and then adding the images, and then you pump the images on the top, you know, and you just do one after the other. And it gets better as you go along. So I start with the more popular ones, and I have to make the links between the king. But I also it turns out I did that with a lot of them. I don't remember, but I was checking. And all the ones I looked at, they were already done. So, yeah, so then my timeline, I guess, it'll be like done, you know, finally. So what I just explained, that's like a long time. That's like months, so. I'm going to see, I'm going to wait, I guess, until the 1st, and then I guess take this certificate. The job I'm going to try to get is a preschool teacher. Because it seems like enough of the jobs, the schools in town are hiring for that. So I'm going to get the certificate, which is $234, and you watch 181 videos, 38 minutes each, so it's like 16 hours. And then I'm certified because I have a college degree. You combine those and you get certified. And then I can go around and like get in line, I guess, for whoever's hiring for that. Maybe I could wait a semester if they only do it like every semester or whatever. But yeah, so we'll see. Because I'm not buying things anymore for my apartment, but I have like so much debt. Yeah, so but you know, this timeline wasn't like, you know, leveled up. It's gonna look so much better once I get these on, the images and the links. After I add this, I'm not gonna add any more of these images. I'm going to make sure that all of the links are done, and then once I make sure that all the links are done between the horizontal and the vertical, I'll go and add the images to like Roman Republic, Roman Kingdom, Republic, and Empire, and like the more important ones, and then I guess build the horizontal part. So anyway, so I have to go and make sure that my all of my different money-raising websites are activated again, and like I do the campaign on them, and I'll have good screen captures and like some tutorials for YouTube. You know, once I do a tutorial, it'll be great. And you actually take a test with it, with the website. So yeah. So anyways, that's what I'm up to. After I'm done with this one that's like done every couple of minutes, I'll call my mom and see if she's ready for me to go over there. And but I just smoked weed, so I think I'll hang out for a little bit first. And then go over there later. Yep, there it goes. Dude, I'm doing like almost the whole page while I'm doing the vlog. Yep, so that's the second to last, and this is the last, Panama. So good, that's nice. This one's not taking long. This is like the calm before the storm. So, anyway, so, yeah, I'll watch the music video. I was listening to Winston Churchill. I did all of his history books, and now he's doing World War II, and, you know, this is from his first person perspective, and, yeah, that's super interesting, man, talking about his whole, like, decision process, like, what he's thinking to himself, and his impressions of people. I was surprised, like, how much respect he had for Stalin. Yeah, but, and he was complaining that, like, he has no power compared to the president. He said the president of the United States is, like, has, like, an all-powerful king compared to him, and he has to run his ideas and approval by his own committee all the time, and so, the Americans were complaining too much that he wasn't as powerful as they wanted him to be and just decisive, and you know, and then I guess Stalin too. So that's interesting. It made me want to ask ChatGPT what the differences in power between the prime minister and the president are. Because you don't think of the president being powerful, but compared to other countries, maybe he is compared to more than the prime minister of a bunch of other countries. But anyway, so that's my, I didn't do the video yesterday, so I guess that's why I'm talking a lot. Yeah, and I didn't talk about this yet. This is the breakthrough. Like, this is, because it works for the cell phone, like, yeah, the whole thing fit in the cell phone. It's awesome. Like, the cell phone, the whole table fit in both vertical and horizontal cell phone and zoomed in. And so it's like instantaneous when it's all in one page. You know, it takes forever to build, as you can see, but because it's all in one page, like, the links work instantaneously to get there, back and forth, and to go back, and so it's like perfect. It like makes the perfect app, and like, when it's done, it's going to be incomparable. It'll be the best timeline ever. But if I were to continue on this, it'd be like months and months. So I either have to get a job, or if I have to get, like, donated to at this point, and nobody's donated to me yet, but, you know, the site hasn't been functional, so maybe the thing can get functional. Here we are, we're done with Central America. Now it's only Central Asia on this group. This was the first 6 that I opened. There's, you know, because there's like 16 or something, just in the 1500 to 2000. So anyway, that is what I already made the row. Let me just hit this. Here we are. This is going to take a while. Yeah, so that is this. Yeah, this is pretty amazing. When this thing is going to be done, this is the key. So no, oh yeah, because if I've been working on this like this, which I'm totally fired up on, I'd do maybe another 6 months or a year. You know, I mean, it's a long time to do the whole thing. So, but if I could stay focused, and that'd be fun though. But it's gonna be different now because I can't smoke weed anymore, like, because my lungs can't take it, and I also can't just sit around and not exercise. So I'm gonna have to, like, keep going to the gym. That habit I made going to the gym was good. So I'll get going to the gym again after I get my potassium test back, and it showed me that it's lower, and I have the go-ahead, so I don't have the heart arrhythmia, the life-threatening heart arrhythmia from the hyperkalemia. So that's my excuse to just sit around and get ahead on this, man. Because yeah, dude, it's coming together. So that's enough talking. Talk to you tomorrow.